Guys, check this out. Breaking news. Will Social Security payments stop if US were to default on its debt on June 1st? What will happen to the Social Security checks if US breaches the debt ceiling? How debt ceiling might affect your benefits, your Social Security payments, and this one including people receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, survivors, people on retirement. We have got all the important details, whether your monthly benefits are facing any cuts or are you going to receive your monthly benefits on a timely scheduled manner. We'll be going to check out all the important details. Also, we'll be quickly going to cover the schedule as well. Watch this video till the end. We have got some very important updates, all the latest news. We have got all the latest details, all the latest headlines, all the latest news coming recently. So watch this video till the end. This is a very important update, guys. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, guys. So what will happen to the Social Security benefits if, let's say, US were to breach the debt ceiling? And most importantly, people have this very important doubt, a concern in their mind: will the Social Security payments stop if US were to default on June 1st? Let's check it out what this article has to say. So right now, government officials are surrounding warnings that Social Security payments could be halted if the Congress and White House don't come with a bill to raise the debt ceiling before government goes into the default. Now, here's the thing, guys. This could happen as soon as the June 1st, according to the recent comments from the US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. She also addressed that the threat to the Social Security in an interview earlier this week on USA Today. Now, whether it's defaulting onto the interest payments that are due onto the debts or payments due for the Social Security recipient or Medicare providers, we would simply not have enough cash to meet all of the year's obligations, as said by Janet Yellen. She said that on ABC's This Week on Sunday. It was widely agreed that the financial and economic chaos would ensure this condition. Now, honestly, those comments came less than 2 months after the Janet Yellen told US Senate Appropriations hearing that prioritization is the default by another name. Now, what does this mean for you, your benefits? Let's check it out. Not paying any of our bill is default, she added during the hearing. And when you think about the pain that would cause to the Social Security recipient, to food stamp recipient, to the vendors who have supplied services, to the government who have their own payrolls to meet, all those group of people, they are being told that they are not going to be paid, government is not going to be honoring those bills. Well, that's the default situation. As per as the latest details, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer also addressed this issue in the comments this week on CBS News Report. In quote, he said that default is going to have so many problems for many of the people, but we are here to highlight them, and it's the 3 words: Social Security shutdown, Chuck Schumer said. So this is kind of a worrying aspect of it, because you know what, guys? Chuck Schumer said Social Security shutdown. If US were to default on its debt, this is what Chuck Schumer means. That's why he's emphasizing on pass a clean debt ceiling to avoid the risk of great harm to the seniors. And this is very important moving forward for the future of the Social Security and its recipients, to ensure that they'll be going to receive their payments on a monthly basis, timely manner. Passing a clean debt ceiling bill to avoid risk of great harm to the seniors, this is kind of important moving forward. In the past, Congress has avoided this by raising the debt limit, but House of Republicans say that they will not support another increase unless they'll get a massive spending cuts. So this is the kind of a thing about the political debates, you know what? And obviously they have their own perspectives, and currently Republicans and Democrats doesn't seem like they are kind of coming together and finding a solutions. Instead, they have their own opinions facing towards opposite sides. Defaulting onto the US debt will be the first in the US history. So this is kind of a global event that will be happening if it were to happen, and it would force officials to choose between continuing to assistance like Social Security and paying out the interest on nation's debt. As previously reported by Go Banking Rates, White House is relying on bipartisan support to bypass House of Republicans leadership and raise the debt ceiling, that is the debt limit. President Joe Biden has said that he refuses to negotiate over the debt limit. So President Biden is keeping his stance. He wants no cuts to the Social Security, Medicare, and all the fixed income beneficiary. He cares about those group of people. The last time US reached the debt ceiling in the 2011, it took a month for the economy to recover. The Treasury found that waiting to raise the limit took a toll onto the economy and affected the market, the stock market, and even people's retirement savings as well. So speaking of the current updates, what we'll have to check is the X date for the US debt ceiling, and this is the as of the June 1st. You know what? US could be unable to pay its bills, and that's when US will default if they will not do anything. And speaking of how could it affect the social security recipients, well, federal government benefits like Veterans Affairs, food stamp recipient, reimbursements to the state governments for Medicare, Medicaid could be delayed, credit rating agency Moody said in a recent report. And there are conflicting laws about social security payments. Mary Johnson at Senior Citizen League noted that under the Social Security Act, beneficiaries are entitled to their full scheduled benefits, but another law states that Anti-Deficiency Act, which bans the government spending excess of its funds, Johnson said, and there is no law that specifies that what actions Social Security Administration need to take to ensure that benefits are paid in full and on timely manner. The reality is the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is responsible for the payments and has recently stated that it's unlikely that the federal government could continue to pay the Social Security benefits, said Nancy Altman, the president of the Social Security Works advocacy group, said, and that has to be the authoritative voice on the issue. So ultimately, it's possible that your check could be delayed few days, although the length of the interruption would be depending on how long it will take to lawmakers to fix the fiscal situation, and seniors and other recipients should be monitoring negotiation over the debt limit, and they need to be very careful about anything that is to be paid automatically based on the Social Security payments, because that may not get there in full or in timely basis if the debt limit isn't raised on time, she added. About 4 in 10 Social Security recipients rely on to the program's 90% of as their primary source of income. They'll most likely need to turn to their family members for the support if the payment is delayed. Now, like I said, if everything goes by the plan, they manage to solve the US debt ceiling issue, then you'll be going to get your payments on a timely and monthly manner, and a full benefits, no cuts will be there. 3rd of the May for all those beneficiaries versus Social Security before May 1997. Also 10th of the May, those whose birth date lies between 1st to 10th of the month, and 17th of the May if your birth date lies between 11th to 20th of the month, and 24th of the May if your birth date lies between 21st to 31st of the month. And speaking of the June 2023 payment schedule, 1st of the month and 30th of the month, that's when Supplemental Security Income SSI payments will be coming in. So be sure to check out those two important dates. Then on 2nd of the month, those who received Social Security before May 1997 are receiving Social Security and SSI together. Be sure to check out 2nd of the June. Also, first group of recipient whose birth date falls between 1st to 10th, be sure to check out 14th of the June and 21st of the June. If your birth date lies between 11th to 20th of the month, check out 21st of the June, and check out 28th of the June. If your birth date falls between 21st to 31st of the month, check out 28th of the June. Check out direct express card, mails, or bank account for all these important payments. So guys, moving forward, you'll need to keep close attention on to all the latest news, what's really happening with the US debt default, the economy, the Social Security reform, what lawmakers are doing. So that's why I'll keep you up to date on all the latest updates. So make sure to hit that like, share this video, subscribe to our channel, and this is Kedar from How to Guys. See you in the next video.